Yard line, 18-yard return, and Keith Burns made the stop, and here comes Tom Brady. A look at his numbers on the season.
And right away, Greg, you see Tom Brady snapping that chin strap on, and you can see the gloves on his hands. We saw him on Friday. He was wearing them. He threw the ball extremely well with the gloves on.
And it's been our experience that once a quarterback puts those gloves on, he's not going to take them off. The offense for the New England Patriots. Joe Andruzzi joins them after 3 games missing, and Tom Brady tells you what the emphasis is today.
It really puts pressure on the defense when you can throw it well and run it well. And Antoine's a playmaker for us, and Antoine's going to get the ball. You know, he's going to have to run it well, and I'm going to have to throw it well. And when we're able to get Antoine going, puts a lot of pressure on that defense and stuff.
Antoine Smith had that last carry, and he is in the backfield with Brady on 3rd and 5. Brady with time, now running out of time, on the move, and is hit at the 20.
Against the Broncos, they hit the pass and pick up big yardage.
From the 26, Greasy, the throw. Has time, sideline, throws it behind an intended receiver, Shannon Sharpe, who had a huge game against the Kansas City Chiefs. 12 catches for 214 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. All the success that Shannon Sharpe has had in this league, we're going to see some of those catches. Look at those numbers. But Mike Shanahan said something to us last night that was very interesting. He says it just gives Shannon Sharpe confidence. And even though he's had great success in his career, players always want their reinforcement. They can still do it at a high level.
3rd and 9. Here comes the blitz. Greasy, complete to Sharpe, or make it Shannon Sharpe out of bounds close to the 15-yard line. It appears to have enough for the first down.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know how the Denver offensive players pick up the movement. There was so much by the Patriots defense that I couldn't even figure it out. I'm sitting up here where I got a good view, but Brian Greasy gets the time afforded to him by the offensive line, and Shannon Sharpe against Mike Vrabel. That's a good matchup for the Broncos. And especially Ben Hamilton starting at center now.
Only way you can say it is the Patriots have been awful defensively in the red zone. 1st and goal. Greasy to the end zone. Touchdown! Shannon Sharpe.
Well, I tell you what, the Denver Broncos are playing well, but Brian Greasy being patient, just making one good read and throw after another. Trying to throw the ball to Clinton Portis. No. Feels Willie McGinnis coming. Pulls up. Nice. A perfect throw to the back of the end zone to Shannon Sharpe.
You would have to say that something special has developed these last 2 weeks between Brian Greasy and Shannon Sharpe. Caught a touchdown pass from Brian Greasy. He's now caught 3 in the last 2 games. Grabs that one. And then what else is Shannon known by these days?
Yeah, he's too much.
Big really, play Shay.
Big, he's going to show us. Come on, Shannon. Delay a game.
Yeah.
Says big play Shay. Have a lot of fun with it. Here's the game clock.
That is a 1st and goal from the 8-yard line, and you just have to figure a touchdown here would just do wonders for the confidence of the New England offense. Antoine Smith and Mark Edwards in the backfield. Brady to the end zone, wide open, touchdown, Christian Fourier. You know, when you're 8 yards out, who else are you going to throw it to but number 88?
Again, good pass protection. When Tom Brady threw it, I thought it was too far, but I didn't realize he put perfect touch on the football. Oh, the Broncos get confused in their coverage. Good play design.
And the Patriots will now go for the 2-point conversion. They are down 5 on the scoreboard. And now Denver will go about the business of killing the clock these last 69 seconds.
There you go, Brian.
And Brian Griese takes a knee on the snap.
But you know what? This is 4 in a row that the Patriots have lost. Hey, it's not the end of the year. It's going to go all the way to the end. It's not going to take great records probably to get in the playoffs. So all these teams still have to play each other. The Broncos have an extremely tough schedule. The Patriots do too. So you have a way to beat the teams you're competing against to get back in the playoff race.
Denver Broncos chalked up 352 total yards of offense here today. And what a big, big victory it is for the Denver Broncos to come into New England and knock off the defending Super Bowl champs.
And Brian Griese says, man, I hope I go into the bye week healthy. He made it through the game because he was looking forward to that, because it has been physically a pretty tough year so far for Brian Griese getting hit.
Mike Shanahan's a lot happier than he looks, I guarantee you, as he shakes hands with Bill Belichick. Two terrific head coaches matching wits here today. The Broncos come out on top. For Phil Simms and Armin Katayan, Greg Gumbel saying so long from Gillette Stadium. Our final score, the Broncos 24, the Patriots 16. We remind you to stay tuned for 60 Minutes, except on the West Coast. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Just a reminder, you've been watching the NFL on CBS.